had to make a choice. I had been married for almost 14 years, and my husband told me that this was not the life he wanted anymore. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was a freelance graphic designer, had a 7-year-old, and my income was not gonna cut it. Do I take a corporate job? My heartstrings pulled at me. There was no way that was gonna be okay with me raising my son. I had to bring him to school every day. I had to be there to pick him up. I had to be the one taking him to practice. So I had to figure out what my next step was gonna be. And a friend came to me, and it was about 4 months after my husband and I split, and he said, "Why are you wasting your time designing for all these other people? Why don't you design your own stuff?" I thought he was insane. I mean, yeah, I was racing, I dabbled in designing for myself, I designed for some pros at the time, but I knew nothing about starting a business. I had no money to run a business. I was actually also in a complete whirlwind and at the bottom of trying to figure out who I was gonna become. So now that I look back, it's really interesting. It's been almost 8 years, and now I look at everything and I'm like, wow, it's really changed. It's not enough to just look at the trends. It's not just taking, okay, right now tropical's really in, and you go and you find a seamless repeating tropical pattern and you slap it on Lycra. Yes, you can do that. Anyone can do that. But how do you really design the clothing? And so I spend a lot of time and energy thinking through those details, adding in a little subliminal something, adding in a little tick of maybe an opposing, a geometric against a soft floral. How do those things play off one another to make something unique? I take inspiration from street and skateboard. My son is into super trendy things, and he has introduced me to things I never knew existed. And that's really what it comes down to, is how do I take what I'm seeing and turn it into something unique that no one has seen on a kit before? For me, it comes down to design. I'm a designer. That's in my blood. Honestly, I feel incredibly fortunate. This thing that started from tragedy, where I thought, well, how was I gonna even come out of this alive? And I thought, well, if I sell one thing a day, it'll help, has turned into my new career and an incredible dream come true. I get up every day. I get to work, play, and live doing what I love. It doesn't get any better than this.